Hey, how we doing, everybody? Matt here with OddsJam. Just here to give you my play for the Thursday night no sweat same game parlay football, or for the football game tomorrow, Thursday night football. So, been doing this every week, gotten a couple to hit, two or three, can't remember the exact amount, but it's gone pretty well so far. So, hoping I can continue the streak for tonight. For those of you who aren't familiar, FanDuel does this every week for Thursday night football. They give you a bonus, a promo for a same game parlay. For me, the max that I can get refunded is $5, but I've seen people have it up to 100. So whatever the max amount that FanDuel will refund you is what I would suggest putting on this play. And then the terms has to be a minimum of 3 legs, and the odds must be plus 400 or higher. So like plus 450, plus 500 would work. Anything lower than 400 would not. And then the last thing you need to do, just make sure you click opt in so that you are opted in. You know it works when it says accepted up here, and then you can click bet now. So I figured it would make sense to find some plays to put into this same game parlay. So the way I like to start off is using the OddsJam Positive EV page. Because sportsbooks are still waiting to post everything, not a ton of props are out, but we do see a pretty good play here on Drake London over 39.5 receiving yards. Now, admittedly, this one makes me nervous just backing a pass catcher for the, I guess I got to log back in, for the Falcons because they love to run the ball. But Drake London is technically their number one receiver in terms of targets and everything. So I could see him having a good game. All right, so the first play is Drake London 40 plus receiving yards at minus 102 odds. So that's the positive EV play. The next thing that I like to do is go use the OddsJam screen and just look for plays there as well, basically trying to find line discrepancies between where sportsbooks have player props priced at. So it's cool because it gives you everything on one screen. So you don't need to scroll down or go to game by game. It obviously makes the most sense when all sportsbooks when all sportsbooks have priced all of their odds. As of right now, it looks like just the only two is the Thursday night football game, so we don't have anything for the rest of the week. But regardless, you can still find some pretty good plays. As we can see here, PJ Walker and Marcus Mariota, their player passing yards. Now, this PJ Walker one, I'm not going to touch because we don't know who's going to start. It could be Sam Darnold, so I don't want to mess with any PJ Walker ones. For Marcus Mariota, we see that we can get some good prices, not individually on FanDuel, but we can get them on some other books. Like if you use Underdog, taking Marcus Mariota to go under 165.5 passing yards seems like a really good play. Originally, the Marcus Mariota over was good on FanDuel, but looks like Pinnacle changed their lines. So now they think they changed it from 163 to 161. So it's been betting the under. So I'm going to sit out Mariota, but a good underdog play would be to have Marcus Mariota or under 165.5 passing yards, but not going to be a play for the same game parlay. Another thing that I like to do is go to the OddsJam odds screen, just the line shopping page, and look at some anytime touchdown scores, basically trying to find value on an anytime touchdown score, specifically on FanDuel. So we see some good plays here, some good odds, specifically on FanDuel. The one that I wanted to lock in here is Cordero Patterson. So you can unfortunately find better odds on Fox Bet, DraftKings, Caesars, and BetMGM, but it's still a good price getting Cordero Patterson to score at plus 105 odds. And the next one that I want to lock in, another anytime touchdown score, is, if I can find him here, is Deonta Foreman, plus 120. So I'm not sure why the other sportsbooks don't have odds for this yet, but I think Deonta Foreman is another good bet. Both these teams love to run the ball, and no matter who is going to be quarterback for the Panthers, they're probably going to run the ball with Foreman a ton. The Falcons have a pretty porous defense, so while I don't love, in general, scoring in this game, like I don't love the over, I do think that both of these players are good bets to score, especially Patterson, because the Falcons just run the piss out of the ball. Whether they're winning or losing, they're going to run the ball. He scored twice last week in his first week back from injury. Foreman has been pretty good overall for the Panthers since they traded McCaffrey, so they'll probably continue to run him in the ground regardless of who's playing. So this is going to be my same game parlay for Thursday Night Football tomorrow. Plus 740 odds, we're looking at Drake London, 40 plus receiving yards, Cordero Patterson, and Deonta Foreman anytime touchdown scores. Not sure why this is taking so long, but regardless, this is going to be my same game parlay for Thursday Night Football. So if you guys are tailing this, let me know. Would love to hear it. Comment on the video with your feedback and all that good stuff. Please, other than that, remember to like the video, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But that's all I got for you guys. So I'm assuming this one is going to get locked in. But regardless, I appreciate you guys watching and have a good one.